Right, hey guys, it's Weston here. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Creative Muvo 2C. Now Creative did send this out to review, but as always, that doesn't impact my judgment, and all the opinions in this video are my own. So anyway, let's not waste any more time and let's just get into it. So the first thing to really like about the speaker is its compact design. It measures in at 67mm high by 93 wide by 38 deep, so it is really small, and it's also lightweight, coming in at just 165 gram. And it's also a really nice looking speaker. It's got a wraparound grille at the front which is made from metal, and it's got some subtle creative branding on it. The rest of the body is covered in a layer of silicone which just adds a little bit of splash and dust resistance, which I'll talk more about later on, but it just generally looks and feels nice. So spinning the speaker around to the back, and we've got a passive radiator with the model number on it. Then we're spinning round to the side, we've got a little bit of a cutout so you can actually put a strap on this. So if you want to connect it to your bag like that, then you can. It doesn't come included with one, but you can always get one elsewhere. Then on the other side we've got a silicone cover, and this actually hides away all your ports. So we've got a 3.5mm jack, micro SD, and your USB for charging. Then finally we get onto the top where all the magic happens, and on here you've got a power button and also your power LED notification light. You've also got a Bluetooth button, a multifunctional button, your volume controller, and also a multifunctional LED, and this will just let you know which mode you're in, so it changes colour depending on which mode you're using at the time. And if you just look through your instructions, it'll just tell you which colour matches up with what you're using. So it's just really simple and straightforward, and actually quite a cool addition. Then we get onto the feature set, and this has Bluetooth 4.2, which is a really new version of Bluetooth, and it is also backwards compatible as well. It's also got IP66 rating, which is splash and dust resistant, so it's not submersible, but you can actually splash it and it'll be okay. It's also got support for micro SD, so that means you don't necessarily need to take your phone out with you to enjoy your music. It's also got USB audio support, so you can connect this to your laptop via the included cable and listen to your music that way. Then finally we've got a stereo mode. Now it is really simple and straightforward to pair two of these speakers together, and all that you have to do is really follow the instructions, really simple and easy to understand, and that'll just give you a step by step on how to pair two of these together if you do end up buying two of them. So now we get on to the battery life, and it's got a 650 mAh battery with a quoted battery life of up to 6 hours. Now I actually got mine to last 6 hours 42 minutes at 65% volume, which is pretty impressive for the size of the speaker and the size of the battery in it, and also other features it has too. Now charge time takes around 2 hours 20 minutes depending on how you charge it and what you charge it with, but I think that's pretty respectable. So now we get onto the sound quality. Now I'm going to be talking about this mainly as a single speaker, but then I'm also going to talk about the benefits of having two of them. So first off, this is just how it sounds as a single speaker. Now the bass is not exactly what I'd call amazing. It's got decent presence, decent-ish depth, not that much punch, which again is actually not overly surprising because of the compact size of this speaker. However, if you pair two of them together, it makes a massive difference and the bass becomes more impactful and more noticeable. Again, it's not a huge difference, but it does make an improvement. Then we get onto the mid-range, and it's loud and clear. It's fairly detailed considering it's just a single driver producing this frequency. Again, when you pair two of these together, you actually get stereo separation, so that means you can hear left and right on what's going on better, and it just gives you a more enhanced experience. The vocals actually project pretty well. They've got a nice tone. They're a little bit on the warmer, brighter side, but they're really clean and clear. Again, pairing them really improves that as well. So overall, separately, they're pretty decent for its compact size, and I'm overall quite impressed. It gets loud enough to fill a small room, and when you pair two of them together, you can actually fill a bigger space, and it, like I said already, gives you an enhanced and more enjoyable experience. And one final pointer about the sound: if you're connecting it to USB to your laptop or something like that, then the quality does improve. So for better sound, then USB is the way to go. But as a whole, what do I think of this speaker? Well, I like it. It's nicely designed, it's well made, it's compact, it's lightweight, it's got some great features, decent battery life, and overall it's just a good speaker. Price wise, £40. There is some good speakers out there at the price. I definitely would recommend checking this one out though. Now if you're willing to get two of these and having them as a pair, like I said in the video, you are going to get an improved experience in the sound, but for £80 there's definitely, I think, better speakers at that price. Just for one example, if you're willing to spend a little bit more, say around £100-ish, the Creative Sound Blaster Raw 2 is probably one of the best Bluetooth speakers at that price. Right guys, so that is pretty much it for this video. If you haven't subscribed and you're new to the channel, that would be great. It goes a long way to help out and you get to see my content when it first comes out. Any likes, shares and all that good stuff would be greatly appreciated too. So thank you again for watching and I will see you all on the very next one.